Happy Friday. So I thought I'd do a quick video. I've just had a shower, so it's just something that came into my mind and I thought, let me just do this quick video. Very unedited, very raw. But I've been seeing a lot of content around neurodiversity and around the fact that there's certain conditions where it relates to neurodiversity. So one that's coming up is rejection sensitivity disorder. There was another one about something about ODD, something about a disorder about being defiant. And as a neurodiverse person,
I've also been diagnosed with the ODD, which is oppositional defiance disorder.
Yeah, I'm fascinated by that. Can you explain what that is?
I mean, I'm not very good with authority. If anyone tells me what to do, it's like, And also the problem with it is, this is the arrogant side of me. Often I'm right in everything.
So it does make me think why neurotypical people are beginning to think, oh, we're making this crap up. And I don't want to undermine someone's neurodiverse condition because I'm neurodiverse myself. I have ADHD and dyslexia. But at the same time, we need to use a little bit of discernment and wisdom when it comes to really talking about neurodiverse conditions. When somebody generally has a neurodiverse condition, it's something debilitating. It's something that they have to adapt around because the world isn't created for them. So for example, take me, I have dyslexia. Sometimes I cannot spell words, so I have to talk and type so that the words are spelled out for me because I just can't spell a word. And then it stops me in my thought process because I have all these ideas. Then we have people who are autistic, who sometimes they have loads of ideas, but their ideas, they can't express it because of their autism and it's in their mind. And I think we need to be very mindful about the fact that we have to be quite discerning as to what people really have. Being defiant is not a neurodiverse condition, I don't think. I think that's more to do with a personality trait, and that's something we need to work on. And I think it's also important that just as much as being neurodiverse and neurotypical, we need to make the effort to work on ourselves to be better and not use excuses like neurodiversity or some kind of disability as an excuse not to be better. Yes, adaptation should be made and things can be done to make your situation easier for you so that you can perform at the level that you need to. But please, we really need to use a lot more discernment and not just say this is a neurodiverse condition, where really it's just a personality trait that you need to work on. And people might not think that they want to hear this, and my opinion might be very unpopular, but I thought I might just say this. Thanks. Yeah, this is quite a vlog and a rough video, so I look just like my natural self as much as I can. But yeah, I'm gonna put some clips. What's this on my eye? Yeah, I'm gonna put some clips of where I've seen some content where some neurodiverse people might find offensive, and then some might think, oh, she has a point. But I'm not downplaying anybody's experience. Like, what they're going through is real.
There are 3 things that people say that just lets you know that they are not a good communicator. Number 1, stop saying you're an introverted extrovert. No, you're not. You're just a little awkward. I don't know where this came from, but there's been this smear campaign that's so anti-extrovert. Just because you need to recharge after a social setting, just because you don't want to talk nonstop 24/7, I don't want to do that either. But it doesn't mean somehow I am both and neither of the same thing. Number 2, this is my least favorite. People that say they prefer deep conversation. Every good friend you've ever had, every great relationship you've ever formed in your life, at one point, you did not know that person at all. Stop blaming that person and instead work on yourself. How are you interacting with them to get to a deeper place? Okay, so number 3 is actually my least favorite, but I cannot stand people who hide behind this veneer of always trying to keep it real or not wanting to be disingenuous in social settings. Just say that you have no respect for the people you communicate or hang around and leave it at that. Being true to yourself and your actual identity is incredibly important, but at some level, you just have to be respectful of the environment you're in. Every single social environment, even the ones you have with your close friends, has social norms. They are not a bad thing, they're not an evil thing. In my opinion, I find it kind of disrespectful for people to just show up and say they're just being real, when in reality, they're just not minding the norms of the space they're in. If this video pissed you off, good. Let me know why in the comments. And if this video needs to be seen by someone you know, send it to them and follow me for more.
And you are entitled to feel how you want to feel, and that's fine. Like, everyone gets up in their feelings, and it's okay, it's cool. But let's try and use a little bit of discernment when it comes to actually making an effort to improve yourself, or just using it as a crutch not to be better. Also, I might add, I think it's also important for us to give people grace, give people grace where they are. Where you are able to help people, you should help them, who are genuinely struggling and they're trying their best and they're making all the sacrifices they can make, but that is all they can do because that's what's within their capacity. That's what's within their capacity. They can't do more than what they're doing. And I totally understand that with neurodiverse conditions, you are having to make a lot more extra effort than others. Like, it's not easy for you. You're struggling a lot more, do you know what I mean? And we don't all have the same advantages as well. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of research around, the wealth gap and people with unfair advantages and people that don't come from advantages that allow them to be better. And even people who manage to come up from a poor background, you will find they have little different traits of advantages. But imagine you are neurodiverse. Imagine you're trying to climb up that career ladder and you're probably making more applications than other people, because I know I did. You're probably having to fail a lot more than most people, because I know I did. And you're already making sacrifices with your brain, because your brain takes a lot of energy for you to think. Dyslexic brain. So let's give each other grace as well. But yeah, it's always important to have a bit of discernment as to what people are saying is a neurodiverse condition, or it's really something you should just work on to be better. And that goes for both people that are neurodiverse and neurotypical.